Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network.
Off tonight for St. Louis, second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong is in to start. Start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Bryant will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with two strikes, that's good hitting.
Wong onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line to the right side. And he will make the play. 2 away now. In now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Up high in the air. Martinez is there for it. And the inning is over. Now in the box, Tommy Pham. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Tommy Pham.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, interesting. He went back to the same spot, and hey, why not? If the umpire's going to give you a little bit out of the strike zone like he has, keep attacking that spot.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Difo. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Wilson Contreras goes down for the second out in the bottom half. First pitch on its way. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. On to second goes Hayward. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Striding in, Williams Perez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kepler will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Carlos Martinez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Ready for another chance.
Right
Dexter
fielder.
Fowler. 0 for
Dexter
1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-0 pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Ackerman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ackerman
started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Jason Kipnis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. A shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. 2-2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Wong gets to it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
First baseman number 44.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He popped out in his first trip. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready on 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Carpenter.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Kepler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Kyle Seager.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Pham will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
The catcher,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Pham moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Marcell Ozuna.
Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
1-2.
And he misses there. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Knapp.
Andrew Knapp.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Addison Russell.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Up next for the Cubs.
And here to hit now is Williams Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Center fielder number 24.
Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses. 1 and 2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Again, a 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even a 2 and 2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Rizzo.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So striding in, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Seager.
Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind it and count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Fowler. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Colton Wong. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Colton Wong.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13.
Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Kepler.
Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll have the opportunity.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Hit toward the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. Here's Jason Hayward now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pham going back. Gone! Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Addison Russell.
Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Williams Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder,
ready for another
24.
chance. Ronald Ackerman. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
There's one. On to first to complete the double play. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Comes set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tapped up the third base line. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. 3 runs already home here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Seager.
Tyler Lyons gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Stepping up to the
All
plate,
right,
Jason
number
Hayward.
22.
He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Hayward.
Fouled straight back. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to second for one. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping up now, Tyler Lyons. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Adam Lind is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. This is pulled into right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Colton Wall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now batting, Tommy Pham, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Matt Bowman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And here to hit now is Williams Perez. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control. Ian Happ is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Happ is retired, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder number
so
24.
Digging in now, Ronald Ackerman. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pham. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Chris Bryant. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Number 15 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 15.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Danny Valencia is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Soft liner to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now he just grind out the AB.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Marcell Ozuna becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Yadier Molina will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses low. The throw down. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Defoe. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
0-2.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
The batter.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Matt Bowman. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is.